got you wrapped around her fingers. She's not scared about making your spine shiver. She's a savage, causing damage. Way up in the clouds, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. When you're up at night, busy with overthinking, she'll be going out looking for her next victim. She's a player, out to play ya. Takes them one by one, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop.
She's a savage, savage.
She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker.
She's a savage, savage. She's a savage, savage.
Way up in the clouds, got you wrapped around her fingers. She's not scared about making your spine shiver. She's a savage, causing damage. Way up in the clouds, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. When you're up at night, busy with overthinking, she'll be going out looking for her next victim. She's a player, out to play ya. Takes them one by one, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop.
She's a savage, savage.
She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker.
She's a savage, savage. She's a savage,
Way up in the clouds, got you wrapped around her fingers. She's not scared about making your spine shiver. She's a savage, causing damage. Way up in the clouds, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. When you're up at night, busy with overthinking, she'll be going out looking for her next victim. She's a player, out to play ya. Takes them one by one, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop.
She's a savage, savage.
She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker.
She's a savage, savage. She's a savage, savage.
Way up in the clouds, got you wrapped around her fingers. She's not scared about making your spine shiver. She's a savage, causing damage. Way up in the clouds, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker. When you're up at night, busy with overthinking, she'll be going out looking for her next victim. She's a player, out to play ya. Takes them one by one, yeah. Better put your guard up before you get let down. Better know when to stop. She's a heartbreaker, a little dangerous, running through your mind with a razor. You might not see how she plays with your heart. She's a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker.
Hello, welcome in. Yes, I'm doing a Friday stream, quickie stream. I'm running late, so we'll see how we go. Thank you for the Hydrate Star Booty and 6 months anniversary. Woo! Yes, 6 months anniversary reads. And Peachy, thank you for the posture check. Oh, getting the channel points going here. I do start with a prayer, so bear with me, but thank you all for your support. Love ya. Today I've chosen the Harry Edwards Healing Prayer. Hey, Breenie. Divine Spirit, may I be thankful for all the blessings I already have. Grant me relief from pain and sickness. Protect me from all ills and grant me good health in the days to come. Remove all causes of imperfection and bring thy healing ministers close to me, that I may be conscious of their presence and so receive guidance and inspiration. Grant me courage and fortitude to overcome all adversity. Let me be conscious of thy strength in all times of need. Grant me confidence to overcome my fears and not to anticipate harm. Teach me how to live rightly in thy sight, to do only that which is right and true. I pray that good guidance and right influencing will inspire all thy peoples to be as brothers, one to the other, and that peace shall endure for all time. Amen. I do love that prayer, by the way. And even with identifiers that we have now that didn't exist during the time of Harry Edwards, it still resonates. It's like, do right and pray that right will come worldwide. And okay, I think Star Booty was the first to get into the queue. Karen. So we'll see how we go. I might actually close the queue because I think I might only have an hour. And I've got a 6-month subversary read to do. And my guides told me to start off with a really unusual deck for you, Star Booty. The weather, we had a downpour last night. So the weather's changed. It's gone cold. Sydney people will tell you it's a joke about Melbourne having 4 seasons in one day. So we're back to a little bit of cold weather for a few days and then it starts warming up again. But yes, my arthritis did play up on me yesterday. Something shocking. But that's my problem. Everybody thinks it's crazy. I knew to get my stuff off the line half an hour before the downpour came. So I had stuff that was dry while everybody else was racing out to their clothesline. Oh, you had a freeze the other night. That's worse, I reckon. See, I'm always grateful. Yes, we have changeable weather here in Australia, but we don't have the instances of SADS that people have worldwide, which is seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, my arthritis. See, I always try and find the silver lining. Oh, there we go. And the silver lining to my arthritis is that I pretty much can predict weather better than the weather people. Exactly. If you stay in gratitude, it's like, yeah, that's true, Brini. SADS is pretty bad in Canada. It's pretty bad in the US and UK. We're lucky in Australia. It's less than 1% suffer it. So, and you go to other countries and it's over 20% of people will suffer it. And in terms of within your lifetime, it can be as high as 80%. Some people suffer it yearly, others once in a while. Anyway, Star Booty, I'm on with your read. And I'm feeling you weren't under that blanket alone. Just let me know if that resonates. Just let me know if it resonates. And I'm not putting anything naughty into it. I'm getting more cuddle energy and body warmth energy. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Breenie. I'm sorry to hear that, doll. Breenie, while I'm chatting to you and tuning in to Star Booties, did you get my invite via Discord? I finally managed to connect it. Yes, you needed the warmer body. Well, there you go. Mine's the other way round. I love the cold. He hates it. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Because I will, for I don't know how I'm going to work it yet, but I will be running classes for long-term subs. I will be running intuitive classes. Not that any of you need it, but sometimes it's good for a refresher course. And I will be running those via Discord. And please don't type exclamation point Discord because I don't have it set up yet. And yeah. I'm under the blankets with a fan going. My person hates it. So it's like, well, if you like me, you're going to have to put up with this because this is me. Usually it's the other way around with male and female, so I'm struggling for that. But I feel like your ambitions have altered, Star Booty. If you can relate to your ambitions have altered. Oh, yes, and I am looking at a way of doing a ASMR stream. Yes, your ambitions have changed. Excellent. I can go on with the subversary read. First card is a Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting like this has been waiting to happen. It's like the universe has been waiting for you to get this insight. Two of Swords in this deck. I'm getting that a lot of praying has been done. A lot of God help me to get through this. I know it's right for me, but I'm still struggling inside. And then we've got the World card. So, yeah. It's like the energy I'm getting is I'm still struggling inside. I know the changes have to be made. And it's for the good. It's for my good that the changes have to be made. Okay. And I feel like you may not be returning to your home. I get you've got new home. Huh? You've got new home. Yeah. There you go. And I want to say it's a good decision. You've got people you can trust there to get everything sorted out. And I feel there's a reunion, a relative you trust will actually travel to see you. And I think you already know this though. So a relative you trust will return to see you. There you go. That's the praying I saw. I get that as a good move. Yeah. Emperor is next. It's a good move. And you're embracing it, but there's a little bit of doubt still. You're embracing it wholeheartedly. Don't let the doubt hold you back. This is like a need for forward momentum. Yeah. Because I feel like the doubt could be holding you back. A little. Particularly on one aspect. There you go. There'll be a reunion. Okay. Just a bit scared. It's not going to fall apart. You're not going to have to walk away from it. Not that I get anyway. There might have been a disagreement either, I'd say in the last 24 hours that how can it, I'll give you what I'm getting, Star Booty, because seriously, it's a bit freaky to me. But it was a disagreement that cemented your happily ever after. And I really thought I was the only person that does that crap. Have a disagreement just to cement what moving forward. Yeah. Okay, and I feel you may be meeting up with some people from your past alone to test them out, to test out the waters, so to speak. Um, and I feel a family member that's lent on you in a financial way in the past will be one of those that you meet alone. Yeah. And you're going to let them know that that's over. Yeah. There you go. It's cemented your happily ever after, is what I was picking up. And let's see. This is 6 months subversary stuff, so I need 2 decks to... Okay. I'm a bit wary of doing that card fan shuffle. I did it the other night and cards went everywhere. I was playing poker. I wasn't reading tarot. And it should have been an omen that I wasn't going to have a very good night, because I didn't, but not at the tables, but I did after I finished. And Star Booty, I feel like once things have ironed out with your family, once things are ironed out with your family and your past, I feel there's a big thing in communication coming forward. So you're going to be streaming again. Woohoo! There you go, Brainy. That's another one we can do with the guest star idea. I think that's a better idea than... I think the guest star idea is a bit... Rather than trying to link up everybody's time worldwide, the guest star idea. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Have you put the ring on your finger yet, Star Booty? I'm picking up that you have. You've put the ring on the finger. Oh. You have promise rings. And it's on your finger now. And it's interesting, you've got two full cards from different decks. This is like anxiety provoking, but also really exciting. And with the other cards that come before it, I get that it's stable. You've got the Hierophant with Justice at the start, which I feel represents you and your person. And there's Celebration. So, okay. And Strength. I feel like the promise rings are very similar in design to the rings. You're wearing it right now. I get that yours is a band with stones in it, and I feel like it could be birthstones. But there's 3 stones in it that I can see, at least 3. And I do feel they're very similar to the real rings. Unless promise rings now means engagement rings. I don't know. Ah, that might be what I was saying. Did it have both your birthstones in it or something? And there was another stone as well? Yeah, it's a for now. But full energy says to me, the anxiety is still going to be there. You're not going to chase that away, unfortunately. But you've got the strength to bear it. keep checking in with your person. I don't think they're as in touch with their anxiety as what you are. But your person's willing to work as hard as possible. They're meteorite rings. Ah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, but I feel like your person isn't in touch with their anxiety. And I feel you know when they're anxious. And so you're already doing what I'm saying. You're getting them to be in touch with their anxiety. But they're willing to work as hard as possible so that you have fun. So that you have the enjoyment, that you have the glow-ups that you need. No wonder the Fool card's there twice. Jump in both feet. There you go now. Yep. And you do calm him down, is what I'm getting. You do calm down your person. And, oh, I really, seriously, I promised myself I would do this ongoing. And I have to do one first. I just hope I get it right. Okay, I was in Margot's stream, Margot the Witch. I was in Margot's stream and I had a blast. And don't worry, Breenie, I'll do yours as well because Breenie did a read for me the other day, picked up on my energy spot on. But, oh, yeah. I get he's working so you can have that enjoyment. Oh, I know. It's the first time I've dropped into Margot's stream and the vibes there, and considering it was the first time I dropped into Margot's stream, like I'd lurked before, but I hadn't engaged in the chat. And the other day I did, and I was welcomed so much. And I thought, okay, I've got to add Margot to my shout out list now. So I've got a shout out list that's growing by the day. But anyway, back to Star Booty's 6 month subversary read, and then I can read my chat and catch up. Okay. Oh, there you go. As I said, it was my first time really engaging with the chatters and Margot. And it was really high vibe energy. Ah, well, there you go. We don't all gel. So, Breenie, I wouldn't necessarily close that door just yet, but we can't get along with every single person. No, some people give us bad vibes when they're actually decent people. They just don't vibe with us. So, and I've come across that with a few. And I just have to reassess. And I've got to give Pelkuka a shout out as well, because Pelkuka raids all the time, and look, I just don't believe shout outs are just for when people are in your stream. So I've got to start being good to my shout out list. Okay, now, rearrange cards, Karen. So, Star Booty, I hope that fits, and happy 6 month subversary. because I'm getting gold from here on in. Your person's going to work. If you said you needed special lighting or soundproofing, your person would work to get it for you. And I don't doubt that for a second. Oh, well, Brini, what do you do when I can be rude, doll? I can be rude, I know that. But Peachy asked a question. Let's see. I did see it, but I didn't hold it in. I think it was Peachy that. Oh, DJ Spice, you snuck in. Oh, everyone is happy with the 6 months reading. Well, 6 months subversary reads deserve it. Is that the only reason, Brini, is that I'm a Scorpio and I can be rude? I can be rude. But anyway, Star Booty, I am so glad it's going in your direction. I'm so glad it's bringing you back to streaming. Have missed you. You're still on my list as check out while I'm offline. Oh, it's the Mars energy, combative. I'm not always combative, but I know it can come out, so I'll admit it. Oh no, you said about the 6 month subversary reads, Peachy. Yeah. And I do keep them up. 6 month subversary reads. I've missed a few, but when I see the ones I've missed, you'll be doing art and tarot. See, I've sort of touched on my Scorp background and thought, okay, ASMR is something I am. It's called something different when I was studying psychology, but the same applies. And I thought I could do that as well. And it would give me a platform to do the meditations on, because meditations, it's too risky doing some of the meditations with people possibly driving. But Brini, you're up next. I know you and I have Scorp Pisces opposites, so but yeah, some channels you tune in to chill out and other channels you tune in to be engaged. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. You do want a singing bowl. Oh, there you go. Ask your person and see how quickly you get them. I think it's like matter of days and they appear. I hated the glass singing bowl, the metal singing bowls. And then I heard glass singing bowls and I'm like, oh, I want one. But want and need are two different things. I've got a sub aim up to get to 50 subs. I'm hoping to get air conditioning in my meditation room. So, no, you're not a fan of... there you go. See, I had a metal one and gave it away. I think I gave it away. I could still have it. Who knows? But I didn't vibe with it. Yet the wood ones I vibe with. I've got wood wind chimes or bamboo wind chimes, and the bamboo singing bowls I vibe with, and the glass ones sounded awesome. So it's like, oh, I want one. But if I want it, I have to work for it. So that's how I go. Anyway, Brini, you're up. And can you understand bumping your head on a cupboard? Brini, did you bump your head on a cupboard? Just let me know if that resonates. Oh, so the sounds drive you nuts. That's okay. As I said, we're so diverse and we support each other, and yet we are a community. And I love that. We all do different things. Oh, you want, don't tell me you got a migraine, doll. I don't allow my guides to give me migraine vibes. I thought it was just hitting your head on a cupboard, but we'll see. You had such a rough night. Oh, you poor doll. Oh, okay. Now that's my alarm for closing the queue. Um, I get you hate your job. I was going to say I get procrastination. If you can understand procrastination, like not willing to make a move anyway, any which way. Okay. Just let me know if you can understand procrastination. Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up don't. I feel someone's hello Peggy Crease. I have closed the queue, but hang around, I'll see how I go. I get that someone's disappointed you, Breenie, but I feel like there may be an emotional connection with the disappointment. It's like, being cancelled on 3 times. It's like, if you're going to do this and stuff me round, I don't want you in my energy. Can you understand someone cancelling on you 3 times? I know you said you hate work, and you're angry, emotional. Okay. I feel like you're the same as me though, Breenie. It's like I gave you 3 chances, you're not getting a fourth. But then I get you being called back for some reason. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I feel like you judge yourself more harshly than anybody else would judge you. I know a lot of people do. So that is very general, but I get that you're your worst critic. And I'm feeling like the conversation sort of went, unless you're willing to vibe me up or unless you're willing to make me happy, you're out. And just try and ride this anger that you've got, Breenie, because I'm picking up that I love this star card. You can't see it. Oh, I need to tilt my camera a bit. I love this star card. And you read, so you know what the star is. And it's at the top of your read above 4 of Wands and next to Temperance. So I feel with a bit of patience, you can exit this situation and be happy. I'm actually seeing that this anger won't last. It's like your investment was relatively minor. Unlike others where your investment was huge, this investment was relatively minor. And would this person have to travel over water to see you? This person that pissed you off? over a bridge. I'm seeing a bridge. Just let me know if this person has to travel over a bridge that has water underneath it to see you. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting here that you have so many choices that this person they don't realize the choices you have. And out of the choices you have, you would choose love every single time. You wouldn't choose the physical. You wouldn't choose the material. You would choose love every single time. And I feel like that's what puts you in. Okay. I feel like that's what puts you in. You shock yourself by it too. You say, no, I'm going to be practical. And then all of a sudden you shock yourself and you're back doing choosing love again. And I do pick up that you are juggling at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, doll. But I'm getting at the moment you're keeping your head above water. It may not feel that way right now, but I'm picking up that you are keeping your head above water. And I see you as having too many love options. Yeah. You've got too many people that desire you. No, you're not drowning, doll. You are keeping your head above water. With that star and the temperance, I get give it time. We'll go through downs. I go through them. I wasn't even sure that I was going to stream today. So there you go. And I did. I am, and Brittany did this read for me and picked it up on point. I am physically exhausted. And giving myself time to rest is my greatest hurdle. And oh, thank you for the hydrate, Peggy Chris. I need my coffee. Believe it or not, it's 5 p.m. here in Australia, and that is only my second cup of coffee. So I'm needing it. Okay, I'm going to draw another 2 cards. Brittany, I feel that you get over... Hey, Shnee, the queue is closed officially, but I'm only closing the queue so I can control it and be on time for where I need to be. It's Friday night here. I got to have a social life. There's only you and Pagacrease ahead of the closed queue, so you never know your luck. But Brainy, I'm picking up that you bounce back better than anybody I could name. You have the ability to dust yourself off. Once you've chilled and got the anger out, you dust yourself off and you're back up again. And I'm getting that you're on your way back up. So hopefully that does resonate, doll. And I'm sorry to hear that 3 times. Seriously. Get your act together. 3 times is ghosting to me. I'm sorry you're going through it, doll. I really am. Yeah. You do the emotional thing, then you brush yourself off and Yeah, I get that love would still win if given chances. This person I don't think is going to get another look in. Um, yeah, fix your crown, Breenie. They're too damn heavy for me, so I don't want one. Um, there you go. You got DJ Spice's support. And I bet you've got my whole chatter's support. Because you don't need that crap. You don't need someone just, oh, if I feel like doing it, I'll do it. But otherwise, I'm not going to. No. If you want me, you do it. Okay. No, my guide said no. All right. Okay. DJ Spice, you're up. And put some more bling in the crown as well, Breenie. Yeah. Well, that's what we all want, but sometimes we don't get exactly what we want. I was speaking about this last night to my friend group. You do live a chaotic life, DJ Spice, but Breenie, I was talking about this. My poker buddies, when we have breaks in the poker game, we go out and chat. We play socially against each other, so we're really at the same tournament tables. And when we have a break on our poker night, we go out and we chat together. And they were all envious of my situationship, where I don't live with my person. We sometimes see each other during the week, but not, like for 10-15 minutes for a coffee or something, but that's it. And hey, Lavender Constellation, welcome in. And yeah, we rarely see each other. And oh, Princess Cat, 3 months subversaries. I'm getting subversaries galore today. But everybody that was at the table was actually jealous of my situationship. And it's like, well, it's not what I want. And it wasn't until I said, well, yeah, they've had a person of interest. They've been in a committed relationship. They've lived with somebody. They've done this. They've done that. And it's like, they don't want it, but they want me to hang around and follow them. Princess Cat, don't worry. I will fit you in. And Lavender Constellation, if you're still hanging around, I will fit you in. But I've got to do DJ Spice's read now. DJ Spice, can you understand advertising budgets? Yeah, the Aries. There you go, Breenie. And we're out of Mercury retrograde, so things should have settled down, and they haven't. So, yeah, I'm a bit on the edge. It sounds like work stuff. Okay. I forget what I even said. Advertising. I feel like it's something you made. Hey, Calypso, just to let you know, I've had to close the queue. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. On a bit of a rush. It's 5 p.m. on a Friday evening. And I'm going to go out and have some fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Can anyone name that song? Everybody have fun tonight. I can't sing the next line, otherwise you might get it. Everybody wang chung tonight. It's an 80s, early 80s thing. DJ Spice, I'm picking up that you've built something that is advertised now. Well, it's a pretty popular song when it was out. It was a one-hit wonder, though, I think. DJ Spice, can you... Okay. Not that you know of. I see a boxed unit that has multiple disc players in it. And it's sort of like for the amateur soundist. Just let me know if that makes sense. But I get that the advertising... Yeah, everybody have fun tonight. There you go, Peggy Chris, you got it right. Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. I do need coffee. Okay. I get that you built one. DJ Spice. You built one similar. If you know what it is, I don't know what it is. I can only tell you what I see in my mind. Okay. I'm getting you could build a better one, actually. But you don't want to go down that route because of the advertise. That's it. You could build a better one, but you don't want to go down the advertising route. And I'm feeling somebody invading your energy. If I'm on the work route, let me know if I'm on the work route. It's like somebody being overly friendly or overly familiar. And it's like you just want them to leave you alone. You don't even like them is what I'm picking up. And I feel it is in a work situation. There you go. It's like, leave me alone. Let me do my own thing. You feel like listening to their humdrum is a burden. Like they all think they've got tragic lives or tragic situations, and listening to them is just burdensome. I am getting the people you want to listen to, you want to have conversations with, are always busy. If you can relate to that, DJ Spice, that the people you don't want to talk to are in your face all the time. The people that you do want to talk to are like you, busy. Okay. I am picking up some energy that you need some silence to work on a current project that has a due date of the end of February. And it's like you've got a choice here to work with the people that piss you off or do everything alone. And you're choosing the everything alone. Because they're energy vampires is what I'm picking up. And your creativity is just lost. If you can understand that, DJ Spice, okay? I get that you'll be successful doing it solo with the Hangman coming up there. And I've got the Palace of Swords here. So I like this deck because it uses palaces instead of knights. So but I feel that the project that you've got going for the second, for finishing in February, you've got an emotional connection to it. You want to see it done right. And look, if I knew your situation better, I would say that you're working with drama queens, like actors or musicians. I worked with musicians getting their riders right. And sometimes I was passionate about it, but sometimes it was like, you got to be kidding me. I got to sit down and pick out the green M&Ms from this packet. And back then, M&Ms weren't popular. Yeah, it's like, oh, but you're passionate about it at the same time. Yeah, they act like kids. Look, it's like when I used to do the riders for musicians. It was like, I can remember, I won't name the band, but on their rider they had that they only wanted the green M&Ms. In Australia, we did not have M&Ms at that time, so we had to import M&Ms, and they only wanted the green ones. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. I feel like they can't do what you do. They're not sabotaging you, they're just needy. And they're energy vampires. That's what I picked up. They're like energy vampires. They suck the energy right out of you. They're not sabotaging. I feel they need much more direction than what they've been given, so they don't know their job as well. And I feel there's one that wants more than friendship. Um, they don't know their job as well. They need more direction. As you said, kids, it's like, seriously, can't you work it out on your own? And no, they can't. They need to be told step by step by step by step instructions, then walk away. And make sure you email it to them. Seriously, that's the energy I'm picking up. Make sure you email their step by step instructions. You've got proof you gave it then. There's one that wants a closer connection than a friendship, but I see disinterest. Yeah, good one. But email the step-by-step instructions and make it basic. Go back to as if they were kids. You know, step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. Don't worry, I've worked with them as well. They're energy vampires, and I want to say stay passionate about what you're doing, because I feel that there's an overflow of emotion when it does get done, and it's a good overflow of emotion. With the Queen of Cups and the Palace of Swords, I get it's a good overflow of emotion. Oh, look. Seriously, as I said, I was playing poker last night with a bunch of friends as well in a tournament. And there was a guy next to me. I swear they ate a garlic infused meal just so they could put other players off. It was that strong. It was coming out their pores. Yeah. I believe your clients will see it, but your co-workers, the energy vampires. But I see a good overflow of emotion at the end of it, DJ Spice. And a really good overflow of emotion. Not just happy, more than happy. So hopefully that resonated for you, because I was talking and I didn't get it. The pictures were coming and I didn't get what I was saying. So hopefully it did resonate for you. And okay. Peachy, you're up, doll. Okay. got the apartment. Ah, yay for Schnee. Mwah, DJ Spice. But yay for Schnee. Woohoo! That's a celebration. My little happy dance. Peachy, can you let me know? I'm getting really low energy, Peachy. Yeah, yay for Schnee. I just need Peachy to pop back up in. Oh, I knew it would cut it close, but it was good. See, I trust what my guides let me know. But Peachy, if you can pop up, please, and I can do the read. Because I'm picking up there's a low energy at the moment. It's like hermit-like energy. I feel tired all of a sudden. Yeah, I know Peachy's in the chat, but we're chatting away while I'm trying to do Peachy's read. Oh. Well, Schnee, we are all happy for you, that's for sure. And yeah, Peachy's still in the read, still in there, under VIPs. Yeah, I saw Peachy in the viewers too. I just need Peachy to pop up in the chat. Because I'm getting a tired energy. Maybe Peachy's fallen asleep. I doubt it. Yeah, Calypso. VIPs are the people who help me out in streams regularly. Look, I can't understand why some people say they tune into my stream so they can get to sleep. I'm thinking, I've got an Aussie accent with a nasally voice and you fall asleep. Seriously? Seriously? But if that floats your boat, that floats your boat. Whatever works. That's what I say. Whatever works. Oh, thank you, Calypso. But hopefully Peachy is there. I will endeavour to... I might actually shout like... Okay. Oh. You've been knocking out quick. Oh, Lavender Constellation, that's a classic. And it's welcome in for the first time. Learn more English off an Aussie. Huh? Haven't heard that one before. Yes, I haven't heard that one before because Australian English is very different to... When I started streaming, I had to learn how to more broadly represent English as a language. Because what's used here in Australia isn't always used everywhere else. But hopefully Peachy is still there. And I shouted out. If anyone else is friends with Peachy, if they can whisper. Because I don't want to skip over Peachy. Because Peachy is one of my long-term, same as Pagacrease. when I started off, I got 15 followers, and Peachy and Pagacrease were two of those 15. So, and DJ Spice, I believe you weren't too far after that. And I'm blessed to have people following me for so long. Oh, thank you, DJ Spice. Mwah. Love ya. You weren't too far after Peachy and Pagacrease. It was, and I'm blessed that I have so many awesome chatters. I don't think I've had a bad stream in terms of chat anyway. I've had a bad tuning in, I'll admit that. Okay, I'll just remember Peachy and go on to the next, because I feel Peachy may have dozed off. May have. Or may have walked away from keyboard. The energy I was getting was like what you went through, Pagacrease, with the food poisoning. Yeah, exactly. It's like you were in my first 15, and DJ Spice wasn't too far after that. Okay. Oh, I haven't set up my commands. Schnee, are you expecting me to be all of a sudden become a computer whiz? I'm definitely not a computer whiz, that's for sure. Okay. Now, Pagacrease. I know you're still there, but ah. I'm glad you weren't sure if it'd be working or not. Pagacrease, my guides told me to use my traditional tarot today. That's weird for you. Usually they go for something a little bit colourful, like the Thoth deck or one of my others, but could be because of your question. You have a question in mind, and I feel it has to do with an online person. Can you relate to that, Pagacrease? Has to do with an online person. Not really. Okay, ask your question then. I'm obviously off point on that one. Okay. I don't even mind if it's a question related to spirituality. I'll keep going with it. But, okay, now. And I do have to keep doing the shout outs. I have to write a few more down though. I know that. Because, I meant to do Palkuka first. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Well, Pagacrease, if you resonate with me, I'm more than willing to do it. Time poor, but more than willing. You know how time poor I can get, Pagacrease, but more than willing to do it. And Zabu Ninja Time, welcome in. I've had to take control of my own queue because I'm time poor. It's Aussie Friday night here, so we'll see how it goes. Now, time poor. Okay, you can be money rich, which means you've got the money. But even with all the money you've got, you can't buy time. So, yeah, it's sort of a bit different than being busy. Busy people, you want something done, ask a busy person. It's like, I can't create more hours in the day some days. And if I want to stream, which I do, and I want to write my book, which I do, I've got to fit it in somewhere. But I have been considering devoting, I have a current circle running, a development circle via Zoom, running now on Wednesday nights. So that's why my poker's been switched to Thursday. And for the first 5 sessions, it's US dollars 45 for the whole 5 sessions. Pagacrease, I feel like you've been let down by your current mentor. Just let me know where that fits. I feel like you've been let down by them. I feel like they've promoted someone that either looks better or is more modern or has a following already. Yeah, time poor is different than being busy. Okay, with no success. Yeah, I feel disappointment in relation to that, but I've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up next. Okay. I feel like the time is right for you to do it right now, Pagacrease. And I do feel it will be with a female teacher, whether it's me or someone else. I feel it will be with a female teacher. And I want to say you're not essentially going to get along with them. And that's not always a bad thing. My mentor and teacher, who got me to a point in my spirituality in the early days, she was a workhorse. And let me describe what a workhorse is. Sort of like a plow horse. It's like they carry a lot of weight. They are put in positions of working and demonstrating their strengths. And the teacher does not let up, does not give an inch. There's always something to be improved on. So I get it may be a person that doesn't compliment a lot, which actually wouldn't be me. So there you go. I compliment too much, some of my students have said, but and I feel that the person that there is someone out there, but the person that you reached out to without success, with the cards I'm seeing, Pagacris, I feel that that person would have been combative or expensive. From what I'm seeing, that the person you didn't have success with would have been combative or expensive or both. And I feel like it would have been like a week's wages for one session with them. So take it how it resonates for where you are, what a week's wages would be for the average person. And I feel like one session with them would have cost a week's wages. Okay. I'm seeing you celebrating, so I'm seeing you finding someone, Pagacris. Yeah, the fact they didn't reply says a lot. So, and Grady, hello, Grady. I did the shout out for Margot before. I think it was in Margot's stream I came across you, or was it in Breenie's? It was one or the other. I'm doing okay. I've had to close the queue, but it was in Breenie's stream. Well, thank you for joining me. It was I had fun in both streams. So, Grady, thank you for the follow. But I had fun in both streams. So, okay. Pagacris, you have a whisper opened up so you can whisper me. If you can whisper me, do some research for me and work out sometimes in the late PM, sort of like 10 p.m. Australian time, and I'll see if I can't set up some sort of arrangement with you to do it via Zoom. Or do it via video chat on Discord. But I'll set up some arrangement that actually suits you and also fits in with what I do. But I see you celebrating because you will get someone. Oh, you're here to watch. Thank you, Grady. Oh, mwah. You're more than welcome. Join in the chat that happens. And yes, I think I've pretty much done my shout outs for today, actually. But seeing Star Booty is going to start streaming again. Oh, there we go. Seeing Star Booty is going to stream again. Yeah, I'll see if I can work something out because I know money-wise, Pagacris, you're pushed. I do know what some teachers charge. You're welcome, Pagacris. I do see you finding someone. So whether it's me or someone else, I feel it's a female teacher. But we'll see how we go. Now, Princess Cat, are you there? I do know that I have Schnee as well, but I'll do Princess Cat first. Yes, there you are. I just feel you have a need to have a read today, Princess Cat. I'm feeling like worn out energy, but emotional worn out energy. No, my God said no. Okay. Well, can you understand emotional worn out energy? Okay, there you go. Sorry, Schnee, I did it out of order, but I just felt that Princess Cat really needed the read today. Emotional worn out energy, and I feel pressure. Oh, thank you, Schnee. See, I've got the greatest chatters. I am blessed. I really am blessed. Well, I'm in a rush today. I want to get out and party. But Princess Cat, I am going to take this seriously because I feel like there's pressure to... Now, I'm going to say it in a way that's metaphorical, not literal. Bail someone out. I feel someone in your circle has got into difficulty and there's pressure on you to get them out of that difficulty. Okay. Can you tell me, is it figurative or literal? Bail out, because I heard it. I'll take it as being figurative. It's literal. Okay. I had to ask because I heard it. I didn't see anything. You're in two minds. You're in two minds of whether to actually do it. Good on you. I knew there was a time thing, but I'm going to turn the cards and see what comes up. Wouldn't be at all surprised if we see the Hermit in the Tower. Maybe the Devil as well. Can you understand being in two minds as to whether to do it? I get concern that, yeah, wary of helping. I get that. But I get concerned that if there's concern if it's not done, the person will self-harm. Okay. I feel there's a time frame on this as well. If you can understand Princess Cat, there's actually a time frame that you're having to go by. Okay. And I feel like it's imminent, as in either today or tomorrow it has to be done. Or today it has to be done. It has to be done before the weekend is what I got. And it's an Aussie Friday, so I feel you're going to do it. You've made up your mind to do it. Only because you feel it's the right thing to do. You're not happy about the behaviour that got them there. I feel like it was harassment behaviour or antisocial behaviour, if that resonates better than harassment behaviour. Does this resonate with you, Princess Cat? Not honest about changing their ways, no. You know how my guides can sometimes joke around to get my energy up? I heard hell would freeze over first. I get that you've made up your mind to do it, though. And it's through fear that they may self-harm. Yeah. As I said, wouldn't be at all surprised if the Tower came up. And I feel like you're emotional about this because of... Okay, I'm going to put the cards down for a second, Princess Cat, because what I'm picking up, I can't look at the cards and pick up at the same time. This is intuitive pickup. It's not coming from spirit. I'm picking up that it may relate to assault. If you can let me know if that's correct. Not that you know of. I feel there were two people involved. So if you're bailing one person out, there were two people involved in what was literal the bailout. And I feel it's different genders. Yeah. I feel you regard this person as being an idiot. I feel like even knowing about it has had you in tears. And as far as changing their behavior goes, I get with the Temperance card, I'm feeling like patience is going to be needed to get this person to change their ways. Patience and Queen of Cups energy. So love mixed with a bit of bossiness. I'm getting that you're helping them out. It's going to push you a bit too far, but you're going to put your foot down and say it's the last time. Just let me know if that resonates, Princess Cat. I feel you may see them and there'll be something, you're leaning that way. You will help them out. I can't change. I get that you'd already made up your mind to help. But there'll be something wrong around their mouth. I feel like it might be a split lip, something like that. But it happened before needing to be bailed out. So just keep an eye out for that. And that will let you know whether I'm picking up on whether they're going to change their ways. I get they've been led into this. It makes sense. Okay. I get that they've been led into this situation by an opposite gender person. So whatever gender they are, they've been led into this situation by an opposite gender person. And hopefully that resonates. And Princess Cat, bless you for bailing them out. And thank you, Shni, for understanding that my guides needed to read for Princess Cat first. Because it was time sensitive. I feel it has to happen. Thank you, Pagacrease, for the hydrate. Need my coffee. My heart goes out to you, Princess Cat. I'll keep you in my prayers tonight. And hopefully you can knock some sense into this person. Okay, now I'll try Peachy first. If Peachy's come back to keyboard. Peachy usually does let me know. Oh. Yeah, we've all got hugs for you, Princess Cat. No worries. And I don't think Peachy's back to keyboard yet. So, Schnee. Okay. Okay. And, oh, the good news. That's awesome, Schnee. The good news is awesome. Yep, I knew it'd cut fine, but it'd be okay. Isn't that what I said with the read I did for you last time? It would cut fine, but it would be okay. And I feel like you're really happy with the vibe of the place that you got. Oh, thank you for the support, Schnee. Yeah, Princess Cat, we're all behind you. And Schnee, I get that you're... Yeah. But it's also cheaper than where you are. It works out cheaper. Oh, I could have given you a cure for the ants that was easy. If ever you have ant problems, talcum powder. Put talcum powder around your house as you would in terms of salt in the Wiccan faith. Talcum powder, they lose their scent to their nest. Yeah, the exterminators want their money. They won't tell you about the talcum powder trick. Talcum powder. Every time with ants. My grandmother taught me that, and it works every single time. At one place I lived at, I had them inside my drawer, my cutlery drawer. Talcum powder. Hi, V. Queue's closed. Sorry, V. I've had to close the queue. And I'll try and respond to Peggy Crease ASAP. But as soon as I finish here, the laptop has to go straight off. Oh, well, there you go. Next time you have it, talcum powder. It works, I swear. If you can get some talcum powder, I swear it works on ants. Yeah, keep that in mind if ever you come across them again, because I remember when I had them inside my cutlery drawer, I was freaked out. And my grandmother told me, use talcum powder. They'll lose their scent back to their nest and just die. And they did. So if they can't get food, oh yes, get a gecko or something like that. No, I don't want a gecko in my cutlery drawer, Peggy Grace. I'm sorry. But Schnee, I'm getting that it is cheaper. Okay. And I feel it's home. It felt like home when you looked at it. It's free entertainment. Okay. Yeah, cheaper is right. And it felt like home as soon as you looked at it. As soon as you walked in, it felt like home. Okay. Try not to have a big party when you move in. I feel the neighbours are really, really good, but they're not going to understand a move-in party. Okay. I feel there's even better news coming as well. I feel your person and yourself have bonded throughout this process and become closer. Wouldn't be at all surprised if there's a physical closeness as well as an emotional closeness. And I feel that the house is closer to your person. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. That bit, why don't you like that bit, the house being closer to your person? Why don't you like the bit where the house is closer to your person? Okay, that explains it. You feel they're going to be around there all the time? And no, that's not the case. Yeah, you feel, have a look at that card. You feel they're going to be around all the time. See the face in the window? If I move it back out, there's a face in the window. I don't feel it's true. They won't be around all the time. They'll be around when you agree to it. Okay. Oh, the Oracle redeem for Schnee. Yeah, Schnee's been awesome in the chat. So, Schnee, I am picking up that either you or your person want to be more serious. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. But I feel like you and your person want to be more serious. Either you or your person really wants to be more serious. Oh, you're moving in together. The first apartment is for you both. There you go. And I get good energy with this place for both you and your person. I feel like all the frustration that you could experience with your person was done in the process of finding this place. Is it you that's feeling like you're losing a grip on your individuality? Or feeling like you'll have to be accountable? I feel it is you that's feeling this way, not your person. Okay. I get that you may leave your clothes that can be used again in a easily seen place. And that may be uncomfortable for your person. What are you talking about, Karen? Maybe it will be uncomfortable for your person. You may have to alter where you throw things when it's like, I actually hang them in a specific part of my wardrobe. Maybe that could work for you. Yeah, I get somewhere like the end of the bed, over the end of the bed. You hang the clothes. I feel like something minor like that, it will need to change. But I feel like both of you love, there you go. I feel like both of you love the night air. I don't know how much that makes sense in really cold weather, but I'm picking up that both of you love to relax at night. Just let me know if that makes sense. Okay. I get that there's a space where your person can actually relax at night. And because you've been a VIP in this stream, I'm going to draw you the VIP cards. Okay. Who's the person that's a bit of a drama? Bit of a drama energy. Is it you or your person? Be honest with me now. You're welcome, Shnee. But be honest with me now. Is it you or your person that's a bit of a drama energy? You're the drama. I'm getting you might need to... I feel you burden yourself. I don't think your person's burdened by it. They ignore it. But you might have to actually work on that yourself. Because I feel it's you that's suffering as a result. Just let me know if that resonates, Shnee, because I'm getting great energy with this move. Yeah, I'm getting great energy with this move, though, Shnee. Calypso, why do you think you're a problem? Why do you think you're a problem? Okay. I'm picking up, Shnee, that this is going to be good. You're going to have to work through some stuff at the moment, particularly with the clothes. Oh, it's lyrics. Thank you, Calypso. Well, there you go, Shnee. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, so I don't think it's Taylor Swift, though. I think it's more... Oh, yeah. There you go. Shnee's got it. You can... Now you know you can stump me with Taylor Swift. I'm not a huge fan. But talented, yes. I'll give Taylor Swift that. Talented, good voice, yes. Tick some boxes. So there we go. But Shnee, I get this move is going to be good. I get this move is going to be a blessing. And it is it your person that finishes work in the dark and sits with a glass of wine? Just one glass. I'm not calling anyone out here, but I have to give what I see. And Shnee, I get that your person actually finishes work and sips a glass of wine. Oh, not wine. Okay. But you agreed. I get that it will be done at night. The wine bit anyway. Good luck with the essays, Calypso. And don't edit yourself until you've finished the essay. I'm seeing spoilers. Oh. I get it. You're talking to each other. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Peachy, have you... Oh, no, Peachy's dropped off altogether. Oh, what a shame. Now, Fluffjar, you've missed out a few times on reads. I'm going back through who's popped in, and I can see Fluffjar in the people. And I've got Zabu Ninja Time as well. So, Fluffja, if you want to pop up, if you would like a read, you're welcome, Schnee. And I'm so happy for you getting the place that suits you. And I feel like it really does suit your needs. And it felt like home as soon as you entered. I see a very stable setting. Oh, I'm going to have to listen a bit more, Calypso. Society's views on women. Is that straight women or... Because I've got a very pessimistic view on straight women, even though I am one. Ah. See, portraying PTSD, for me, there's a song... Thank you for the hydrate, Star Bougie. For me, there's actually a song called I Was Only 19. And I'll see if I can find the link to it, or at least to the music clip. And it talks about PTSD. And it was by an Australian band called Red Gum. Karen. Let's try this one. Yeah, it was by an Australian band called Red Gum, and it focused on PTSD as post-Vietnam. You know, I am old, so I love music, which is really good. We'll get there soon. Oh, ads. Yep, ads annoy all of us. If you get thrown to an ad, please type in ad, and then I know you're in an ad. When you come back from an ad, just type back. Okay. Well, ads tend to pay for free content. So I'm not an anti-ad person. I'm just an anti... yeah. Oh, thank you for adding it to your Spotify. It was by an Australian band called Red Gum. And yeah, I'm anti 10-minute ads. I'm anti the other platform we won't talk about. After every music video you watch, they put one ad. It's like worse than radio. I could turn on the radio, but I like to listen what I like to listen to. So I feel ads, they're a bit over the top at the moment. But in terms of them allowing free programming, in Australia it is pretty... We have a block of ads in between every, say, 10-15 minutes. And it's a block of about 4 ads or so. And, I always say that woulda, shoulda, coulda, didn't. Because if we're saying would've, should've, could've, we're saying we regret. Add didn't to the end. I didn't know there was a song released with one of my sayings. Woo! But if we had didn't to the end, it would actually reinforce that we have choices. Should've, could've, would've, didn't means that we chose not to. And we don't live in regret that way. I hate it when people live in regret. And when people live in regret, it causes all sorts of emotional problems that don't need to exist. And yeah. Oh, Schnee, that's a bit much. But yeah, when you got a pile of dishes in the sink that need doing, oh, I should have done those earlier. Don't live in regret. You didn't do them earlier. Get up and do them now. Yeah, I understand that, Calypso, but do you want to know the best revenge is to be the best person you can be? And that's the best revenge for an SA survivor. Hey, gold hairs, I'm not on for too much longer, actually. I'm on for an hour longer than what I thought, which is weird. I understand an SA survivor, it is really brutal. So I'm not downplaying it by any means, Calypso. What I am saying is that the best revenge you can have against your abuser is to have a glow up life, because they expect you to be hurt constantly. Oh, that, thank you, Lavender Constellation. That's the shout out I forgot. Yours. Now that I know you're streaming. Oh, go back. There we go. Oh, I typed it in wrong. Oh well. Yeah, but if songs can get you through, like, I'm a big believer in any type of music therapy. Huge believer. As long as you don't unpack, I'll put my little sign thingy up, seeing I don't have cards here. But if you are going through hell, keep moving forward. Did it work, Lavender Constellation? I think I spelt it wrong and it didn't pop up, but now I know why. There you go, it worked now. If you are going through hell, don't unpack. It's like keep holding on to those suitcases. Keep moving forward. And it's really painful, especially when you're a victim of SA. I know what it is, so I won't give the predators the time. And I know this sounds shallow of me, and it's not meant to be. I understand fully where you're coming from. Welcome in, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I'm just about to do Calypso's read. So, yeah, I've got time for another read. But your abuser actually expects or knows that it is a long-term consequence. Their behavior is control. It is a power abuse to suck in your power. And the best revenge you can have is to show the world that they haven't taken your power. If you're able to press charges, see if you can go through the process. It's an extremely painful process because you have to relive it. But in even going through the process, even if you stop at any point during the legal process, you've still done well. You've done better than 90% of victims. You deserve to be angry and hurt. You are supposed to be protected. But it goes back to shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. You were supposed to be protected. It did not happen. Someone made a choice somewhere along the way not to protect you. It wasn't your choice. So if you claim all your choices going forward and glow up, you've taken the power away from your abuser. And I'm not making light of it. Trust me, I do know a little bit about it. And Sibanabot. Oh, Sibanabot. Okay. Now, Sabanabot, I don't really resonate with what I was just saying on a scale of 1 to 100. How much do I believe in what I've just said? It's pretty much 99. As for tarot readings, ask my Q, not me. I don't make that judgment, they do. No, my Q or the people receiving the read are the ones that make the judgment. But Calypso, before you get onto your study paper, I can do a read for you. Because I get that you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. Oh. Oh, it's the legal case you were talking about. It is stressful. And am I going to get the outcome? I don't think so. But the legal process, just because you did it, you're doing better than 90% of anybody else that's gone through. And yes, you were supposed to be protected, but nobody did it. And you get to take control of your future now. And that's what I'm positive about, is that you get to take control of your future. And I'm excited about that, actually, Calypso, because I think your future is looking bright. I feel you're very earthy in your approach to life. You're very logical. You can be a bit strict on yourself at times. But I feel that your movement forward is grounded in staying as positive as you can. And I need to say, you're sick of doing things solo. And I believe your study path, you've taken action to change that with your study path. So just let me know if that resonates, Calypso. Okay. Yeah. But don't be too harsh on yourself, Calypso. Seriously. I know you're doing the best you can. Yeah, but I see you firmly grounded in reality. You're not in the stars. You're not hoping for something that's not possible, because you can't travel back in time. Seriously, if we could travel back in time, I'd join you and do something much worse than your imagination could tell you. But we can't time travel. So all we can do is take it from this point forward. And I feel you've taken the reins this point forward. And I feel your study has to do with, you haven't chosen something easy with the study. You've chosen something that challenges you to be the best person you can be. And it challenges you to be more public as well. And I feel like at the end of the study, whatever degree you get, it's like it's got multiple options for you. At the end of your study period, you've got multiple options. So you've chosen wisely, because most people choose one thing that's their end career. You've chosen wisely going forward. Yeah. You've chosen wisely going forward, because I feel whatever you've chosen, there's multiple applications for the end degree. And an English teacher, that's amazing. It's a little internal secret of mine that I actually wanted to be an English and history teacher. But I went a different way. I looked at how much I was going to earn at the end of my degree. I do have a degree in history, but the other one I chose was psychology. So, but I didn't do teaching. So you're brave. And you're also brave putting yourself in a position where you may be confronted with what you've gone through. You may have to aid others in surviving what you've gone through. There you go. Yeah, the pay isn't the best, but yeah, be inspiring to those children. Show them that there's a way through, that pain does not last. It can stay with us, but it doesn't last forever. We can push through and create something different. I admire you for it, Calypso, and hopefully the reading resonated. But what I saw when I was doing the reading was that there's the choices that you have at the end. I feel one of the choices at the end you will have is copyright, or you know, years ago it was called boilerplate, then it was called copy, then it was called something else. It's like how to word things and minimize the wordage. I feel that will be one of your choices at the end of it. But horse-drawn portrait, you'd like to teach English. Talking about outlooks through stories. Look, I think tenses. Look, I'm a bit of an English nut when it comes to things like that. There, and there. People use it. Why do people only use the one? Don't get me started. I won't be able to get out and have my night out. There you go. Use your experience, but focus on the positive instead of reliving it. Like those that would resonate and understand and be empathetic, just saying essay, they know what you mean. And go through how you conquered it. Because you're conquering it, Calypso. And good on you for going through the legal process. You're a tough nut. Mwah. Wishing you all the best. Okay. The technical writing and proper use of tenses. Don't get me started, horse-drawn portrait. I really want to party tonight. I really do want a party. And Lavender Constellation, were you here for a read? Just let me know if you were. And then I've got V, if V's still in the chat. Oh, Calypso, you're welcome in my channel anytime. You are a strong person, and I can see you growing more and more confident with every day that passes. I really can. You will overcome this. Keep going to therapy, which I know you will do. And you're going to let the person who did the horrible acts, they're never going to win. You're going to be as successful and confident, and they haven't taken away your power. You're going to show them that. And okay, now, Lavender Constellation, if you're still hanging around and we're here for a read, just let me know. Fluffja, if you let me know. And Grady, if you're here for a read. Hello, Lavender Constellation. Yes, Grady, if you can pop up if you're here for a read, so I don't have to go so far back. Okay. I need to put that down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the queue's closed. I'm just... Oh, and in an ad. Ads are part of life. If, like Calypso, if you do get thrown to an ad, just type in ad, and when you come back, just type back. I don't care if it floods my chat. Lavender Constellation. Can you understand feeling overworked? It's like more work than you expected. And hopefully you haven't gone into an ad. Ads run differently, believe it or not. I'll get to you if I can, Horse-Drawn Portrait. No. And feel free to join in the chat. I love a supportive chat. And Apple Shampoo, I'm not open for reads at the moment, but I am going through as much as I can. Oh, yeah, the ads, I've tried to work around them. And the best way I've found, because mid-roll ads, yeah, I don't follow the time very well. Mid-roll ads are unpredictable. Because if you go longer than you estimate, you get a second dose of mid-roll ads. So I've turned that off. It's just if you're in an ad, I can fill in the dead air and keep talking. There's lots to talk about. I don't usually run out of things. Okay. Overwhelmed. Okay. I feel like it's I feel like there's a job as well as a side hustle for you, Lavender Constellation, and I feel like this relates more to the side hustle. And I know you mod for several people. I always say what I know about. I know you mod for several people, but I feel like there's a side hustle you're doing at the moment, whether that be on Discord. I'm not familiar with all the new age, I call them new age, but the modern apps. I'm not familiar with them at all. And here I am on Twitch. Don't ask me how it came about. That's a stream in and of itself. Yeah. And I get the overwhelmed has to do with that. And you're trying to sort out who's worthy and who's not. But you can't separate the worthy people because they're all worthy. I feel like there's a need to walk away from some of them. So Lavender Constellation, if you can understand this, just let me know. That it's like they're all worthy and you have to reduce them for your own sanity is what I'm picking up. It resonates. Okay. I'm picking up that this also has something to do with fitting in family time. I feel there might have been some suggestion that family time wasn't coming in. Thank you for doing the shout out, Gold Hairs. I've been doing my shout outs and it's been getting a bit overwhelming. Overwhelming for me. I've got my shout out list here. I do them whether they're in my chat or not. Lavender Constellation, if you can understand family feeling neglected or you're part of a family and you feel neglected, okay, then I feel it could be community. It is someone's feeling neglected here, and I do feel it is you. I want to say you will get a return on what the energy you've invested, but it comes back to you in a very different way. And I'm picking up that you want it to come back to you in a Pentacles type way. I get eventually that will happen, but it won't happen immediately. If you can resonate with that, a desire for a Pentacles, like a monetary return or a monetary glow up. I know you enjoy helping. You've even helped me out when I've got stuck. I know you enjoy helping. But I'm picking up that you will get a karmic return. But I feel like you're hoping, like we can all wish. It doesn't mean we're greedy. But I feel like there's a wish that that return be in a monetary sense. Because I feel like you're doing it a bit tough at the moment. And I don't feel the energy return is coming back to you. And I feel like you're having to drop several. And you need to look after you. You need to, yes, it is an energy return, but yeah, I feel, look, I read out, the prayer I started with today was the Harry Edwards healing prayer. And that's all about energy return and wishing good for the whole world. And I genuinely do wish that. However, we do have to live in this world. And I feel like the energy return to you hasn't come back to you. And that's the overwhelming thing, that you need to start giving to you. And you have to pick out a very worthy people who you need to drop. And it's heartbreaking for you. Because the energy return should be there. And, well, I just spent speaking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. And I am picking up that it's disappointing that people haven't given back. Yeah. But I get it that there's some people that have chosen not to give back. And it's their choice not to give back. So you can choose to eliminate them, because it's like you need to eliminate some to give yourself freedom. And I see you taking that freedom regardless. I see you wanting to travel. And if you were to travel, you would have to let go of some of that responsibility. But I feel like things could be close to, yeah, things could be close to totally owning property, like outright, no mortgage or no bank loan. It's really close to owning property. Let me know if that resonates, because I get you will travel. Okay, I don't get the eyes when they come up, but hopefully that resonated, because I get that travel is soon. You don't know about owning anything. Okay. Well, then it will be a celebration of a debt paid off. Take it how it resonates, because not many people aspire to own their own home anymore, but I get that it's a relief of a burden for you and for your household. So wherever you live, it's a release of a burden. And hopefully that resonated. But please look after yourself, because I get energy drained with that. So let's see. Okay, I've got to go back. Oh yeah, that's right. Grady. Oh, mwah. You look after yourself. Big cyber hugs from me. Look after your energy. Oh, thank you, Lavender Constellation. I always aim for accuracy over anything else, but sometimes it is a bit general, which I thought that one was. Hello, Grady. I feel like you're wanting to know about love. Is that correct, Grady? I tune into your energy before I turn over any cards. So in the About Me section, it actually does have how I do my reads. And a yes or no is quite fine. Grady, if you can let me know. Okay. If you can let me know whether a love reading is what you required. Oh, welcome back, Calypso. Sorry about the ads. Oh, you got a snack. There you go. Everybody wants to be loved. Come on, that's genuine. But I feel like there's a relationship question. You can relate to that, Grady? It was a well-needed break. Okay, Calypso. Thank you for hanging around after your read. Some people get their reads and then go. That's fine. Okay, I feel like you're in a situationship, Grady. If you can let me know if that's correct, you're in a situationship. Don't worry, our Redditors wouldn't mind, so bad luck. Either I need glasses or my intuition is reading. But can you understand being in a situationship currently? Just a yes or a no is fine. Okay. Flip this over. Yes, it's a text. Current. And I said situationship rather than relationship, so it may be you have a person, it could be as simple as friends with benefits. For all I know, I don't know you. So it's the energy I'm picking up that you have a current someone. And it's fine just to type yes or no. And I don't mind the no's. Seriously, I don't. Okay, you've been thinking of someone a lot. Okay. Here we go. 3. Celebration. Why haven't you done anything, Grady? I get you've been in your head about this person, but you've done nothing to let this person know. I feel like had you done something, you would be with this person. And I want to say there's a lack of motivation. And I do know that if you're on a phone that the chat lag is big time. Okay. Grady, I actually feel that if you had motivation to keep going, I feel you're internalizing a lot. It's almost like hermit mode energy. I feel like you're waiting for the right opportunity. And I've always got this saying, there is no such thing as a perfect moment. If you think back on events that have happened in your life, some of the most memorable happened in weird moments of your life. I'm picking up hermit energy, Grady. Can you relate to wanting to be by yourself but still wanting this person? I get that it can be complicated. Yeah. Look, trust is always hard to develop, particularly at the start. Yeah. But I get that timing's a big thing for you. I get that you need to be motivated or seek the right opportunity. And there is divine timing. Things come into our lives at divine moments. But there's also what motivates us. If we desire something, going after it, yeah. Yep. Did I say that? Having fun at the moment? Yeah, I did. I had to look back at the cards to see if I said anything like that, but there you go, Grady. I get that the complicated thing doesn't have to be complicated. I get that you've been shot down before by saying a certain thing. And when I say shot down, rejected before by saying a certain thing. And you're fearful that you will be rejected again if you say the same thing. I get that it's a fear. I don't get that it's reality. Just let me know if that resonates, Grady. And I have that it could go forward really well. Oh, yeah, good do. Okay. It's just something I have to get done. You know what I mean. Okay, as long as you know what I mean and the reading resonated for you, I'm happy with that. You're welcome, Grady, and thank you for coming in and following. Okie dokie. Let's see. I'm having to go back far. Far. Okay. Now, I checked and V wasn't there, so let's see. I think I might be up to horse-drawn portrait. Okay, horse-drawn portrait. Okay, I don't know how long I'll still be on for, but thank you for lurking, Calypso. You're more than welcome, and good luck with the essay. I know you're going to do well. I feel you're passionate about the topic. And horse-drawn portrait, if you're still in the chatter, hopefully you're not stuck in ads. Okay. And I'm really disappointed that I missed Peachy's read. Because it was Peachy's birthday the other day and everything. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, V. You disappeared. I was going to read for you. Okay, if horse-drawn portrait doesn't pop up, I'll hydrate now. And I know there's some people that have been consistently in the lurking phase. If they wanted to pop up for a read, I'm more than welcome, especially Fluffja. Because I missed doing Fluffja's read when I had an out and about sort of thing going on. How many tarot decks do I have? 35 at last count. Okay, well, V, if that happens again, I really do appreciate when you put up !leave. Or at least let me know, because then I'm not waiting for someone. But I'll get on with the read. Okay, Calypso, are you redeeming the oracle for yourself? Okay, it's your redeem, so I'll just do V's read and then I can go on to your oracle. So V, let's see. What am I getting for you? Horse-drawn portrait seems to have disappeared, but yes, I know, but I was controlling my own cue. So when I control my own cue, I go by people who come in and need it. So we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Because I'm feeling like you're still in good energy, V. You're a bit disappointed that things are coming to a close. And I'm picking up that you're returning to what you see as a monotonous life. I like monotony. You know, things that are repetitive, things that are, some people may say boring, but to me, the predictable is always comfortable at some level. If you can understand that, V, just let me know. Okay, I get why you're confused. But remember, the boring can sometimes be comfortable. I feel your person is missing you now. It's like they're missing your energy. Yeah. Don't be tempted by thinking that the new person can give you more. They can't. By all means, get to know the new person, but don't call it dating. Get to know them as a friend. Because I believe you will discover that they're argumentative as well. And when you're studying, it's easy to consider it a debate, but this person is actually argumentative for argument, not for... I see this has tested your strength as well. What's the cricket thing? I know a Calypso I've got to do an oracle read for, but V, I'm picking up that this has required all your strength to stay loyal. Oh, just give me a second. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, there you go. CV, you got to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Because I do get that this person would argue. They'd argue with a flagpole. Probably argue with their own flagpole, but we won't go there. I was just going off Calypso's flags comment. Intuitively, you know which is the right path, V. I get that you have done for a long time. But I get your energy becoming lighter again. It's gone a bit dark at the moment, but I get that your energy will become lighter again. And it's your strength. It's your strength that makes this, yeah. I'm picking up that you're feeling overworked, whether that's at study or whether that's at home, you're feeling overworked. I feel like it's at study. You got back and you didn't even have a chance to unpack. Just let me know if that resonates, V, because then I have to read for... Okay. Then I have to read for an oracle card for Calypso. But V, if you have wandered off because I put the B right back up, your timestamp read is, oh, you understand. Okay. I'm picking up that the boredom is comfortable. Yeah. The boredom is just a comfortable phase. Your person missed you and I feel has been quiet, but has been more attentive to your needs, if that makes sense. If you can let me know, see if that resonates. Because I do believe your person has been more attentive to your needs since you came back from your trip. And I feel like even to the point of buying you a new phone or replacing a phone, there you go. Well, there's your answer, V. We can sometimes be tempted, but when we do the right thing, our temptation, what is it? The actual translation of the Lord's Prayer is, leave us not when in temptation. So, there you go. It is something that's still, you are still on the trip. Yeah, I get that it's busy. You have to stay until May. I get that, yeah, your person's missing you. And I feel like they may have had to replace a bit of technological equipment. Oh, you're welcome, V. You're welcome. Okay, an oracle card for Calypso. Now, the oracle decks. Okay, Sign of the Times or Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Yeah, boredom can, but there's boredom and then there's deliberate boredom. You know, when somebody puts you in a position where you're just breathing in their silence. Okay, Calypso, Vintage Wisdom. Shall do. Look, I've been in that situation where I'm just breathing in somebody else's silence, and it's like, even when they know you're there, they're doing things like scrolling through their phone. It's like, that's rude. But when things get boring, it's like someone has to take a stance to ramp things up. But okay. There we go. Let's see what we've got for you. Release. I'm actually getting, thank you for the hydrate packet, Chris. I'm actually getting, I don't know where you study is an Art Deco building. Or there's gardens near you that are Art Deco in design. And here we go with the hydrate. Just let me know if that resonates, because I do a Karen read on the oracle card as well as the oracle meaning. But I also see joy in catching fireflies. Now, we don't have them here in Australia. Are they called fireflies? The one with that light up? The ones that you put in a jar and they light up? Just let me know if that resonates. They do have an art style, okay. And can you understand joyful catching fireflies? Oh, it is fireflies. Excellent. Thanks, Paggy Crease. We don't have them here in Australia, believe it or not. We have flies that bite. Okay. You haven't seen any in California. It must be the heat they don't like. If they're not in Australia and haven't seen any in California. Watch out for them, Calypso. I think they might be. Fireflies. We don't have any fireflies. Feral is what we would use to term somebody trailer trash. So we've got a different language here in Australia. Yeah, we've got flies that bite. They're called March flies here. They generally come out in about March, as per the name, and they bite. Amplify a sandfly bite by 1,000,000,000. And yeah, we've got mosquitoes as well, but we have flies that bite. They're called March flies, and yeah, they do have a bit of a bite. Oh, mosquitoes are bad enough. They carry, yeah, mosquitoes are mosquitoes. But I'm picking up that you live near somewhere that has a garden. It could be where you study has got an enclosed garden. Ah, Grady, thank you for that. Yeah, there are horseflies. I didn't realize that. Yeah, my cousin did tell me in the US there are horseflies. Not as bad as our March flies, though. Not as bad as Aussie March flies. Aussie March flies are like, ugh, worse than a mosquito bite. But anyway, I'll get on with... the Oracle deck is by Victoria Moseley. The artistry on it is magnificent. My camera does not do it justice. And Victoria Moseley's interpretation of this is, in the privacy of her own company, a young woman is captured in a quiet moment of contemplation. Behind her, an ornate mirror suspended in the air. But our subject has turned away, preferring to muse instead on the inner landscape of her thoughts. Her silk shawl is clasped modestly to her naked form, and her downcast eyes suggest her mind is far away in deep reflection. Purple violets, chosen for their colour and symbolism, surround her. Because they bloom in February, violets are considered with love and renewal. Purple represents the crown chakra of the human aura and corresponds with the element the enlightenment and liberation. The hurried pace of modern life can often dictate that we make quick decisions, which sometimes result in costly mistakes. The pressure of juggling multiple responsibilities can lead some to feel their own lives are on autopilot. Yet, paradoxically, a constant focus on getting things done can cause us to lose sight of what we are doing and, more importantly, why. The presence of this card invites you to step out of the realm of reaction into the realm of reflection. Take a full view of your life as a whole. Witness how patterns emerge and how God has guided you. By reviewing past mistakes, you can gain clarity to why something did not work and evaluate whether change may be appropriate. Reflection is a vital component of our learning and facilitates expanded awareness of our position and purpose in life. It requires focus, and focus requires that we wisely invest in making time for the transformational power of reflection. Yeah, it's February, and it's crazy that they mentioned February. But I get that sometimes, Calypso, you're an autopilot. And because I know you did mention you're writing an essay, I get that you may have left it to the last minute and it leaves very little time for editing. So you're editing as you write. And it's a rushed pace. And I feel that the result will be a rushed paced result. Try and get somebody else. Reflect on who knows your work best. It's actually not due until the 28th. Well, there you go. Leave it at least 3 days before you edit it. Write it all at once, but leave it 3 days and then edit it. Because I feel you have a tendency to read what you thought you wrote down and not actually what's written on the paper. Well, that's good. You're actually throwing yourself in at the right time. I feel it's well researched. And yeah, there you go. I feel that there's a need to reflect on it more often. So write it all at once and then reflect, and release. Once it's handed over, there's nothing more you can do. I feel like that you have a 2-day panic once you hand in an essay. Yeah. Yeah, you should always wait 3 days before self-editing your own work. Always. But I feel you're going to edit this one more frequently. As I said before, I feel you're passionate about the current essay you're writing. But I feel there's also a need to release some of that anger. Like, get yourself a punching bag or something. I know it's not always good to physically release, but I do. That's why I have roses. I get my secateurs and I go out and I chop those roses. And yes, deadheading them during flowering. And in winter, when it's our winter here in Australia, cutting them back. I get out there and I'm like Edward Scissorhands with the roses. So I feel like there's a need to find a release so you can focus on your needs rather than the chaos that might or might not be going on around you, or the chaos that might or might not be in your head at the moment. But I do get that need for release. Ah, there you go. I knew it was important to you. I knew it was important to you. Mwah. Wishing you all the best. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, it is strange it mentioned February, but yes, there's some things in there that are very excuse me. I don't know where Victoria Moseley resides. Thank you for the hydrate, Calypso. I needed that after that hiccup. I don't know where Victoria Moseley resides, but I feel there's some that's very localised. Because I've read through some things, and in Australia we can't grow violets outside. So we grow violets in bathrooms, kitchens. You know, they're an indoor plant to us because the environment in Australia isn't friendly to them outside. So to say they grow in they flower in February, it's like, that's not true. In Australia, they flower twice a year, and it depends on how steamy the bathroom gets over a period of time. So they don't actually have a flower date. Whereas Victoria Moseley always mentions the flowering date of the flowers. Yeah, but be a healthy skeptic. I know it can give you a heart flutter, everyone, when synchronicities happen. I've had them where they've blown my mind. Seriously, I have. And Peggy Crease, you've seen me get all like OMG when things happen that creep me out. Oh, I can remember the time when everybody in the stream saw what I could see. I could see in my stream that there was something behind me. And I wasn't in my usual meditation room. I was on my travels. And I didn't realize that where I'd put my water bottle, which is like this, only I can't remember the color on the day, where I'd put my water bottle, I'd put out of camera frame but near a window. So when the sun was coming in, the light was refracting behind me and causing these strange shadow thingies to happen. And I'm like, did anyone see that? And as soon as I realised that it was my water bottle, I'm like, oh, Karen, you didn't. Because freaky things have happened. When I've gone back to edit videos on demand, I've noticed some freaky things happening. And it's like, oh, I've clipped them and I've highlighted them, etc. But it's like, they only resonate and wow me. And sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. But Peggy Crease, yes, you've seen it.